Michael DeVoe. 36 made threes, and he's the leading three-point shooter this season for Georgia Tech. Virginia's in the traveling dark blue. Georgia Tech in the white. We're ready to go.
One thing that's very interesting for me, we start this game, you see Georgia Tech playing a traditional man-to-man. Josh Pastner says that this year's team, he doesn't have to try to throw junk in the game. Too much respect for Tony Bennett and this group to give them the same look time and time down the floor.
Clark drops it off. Murphy lays it in. Virginia with its 13-3 record, 9-1 in conference play. And Georgia Tech 5-0 in ACC play on this floor, and Wright had it knocked away inside.
But that's why Jay Huff is the second leading block shot defender in the ACC. He can recover.
It's Murphy 7, Georgia Tech 2. Early moments of our game as DeVoe couldn't get the three away. He found Alvarado for 2.
The game, that's what basketball is in 2021. I understand the three is very valuable, but I like to see Moses Wright challenge the rim on that one.
That's Beekman. He'll challenge the rim and score.
His mom, Julie's at home saying he's not actually from Baton Rouge. He's from Milwaukee.
That's right. I've heard you tell this story, yes.
But they
it's listed as such, yes.
He went to high school as Jay Huff comes over for another block, already 2 for him.
Speaking of arenas, the win against Notre Dame on Saturday, Corey, the 100th victory in McCamish Pavilion, newly refurbished back in 2012. Alvarado ripping the ropes for 3.
Virginia offense recently is lowering the screen and roll, and they went to that position with Jay Huff and Kihei Clark in the middle. As Georgia Tech continues to shoot the basketball.
Virginia approaching 6.5 minutes in the scoring drought. Beekman trying to end it with a 3, and he's got it. Virginia's won 2 in a row, 9 of their last 10. Hauser. He's into the box score with the follow-away.
Just turn and shoot over top of him.
Hauser, top scorer for Virginia, over 15 points per game, and that's Alvarado, determined to get to the rim.
Jose Alvarado making it look easy, taking Kihei to the bucket.
Murphy with the jumper for Virginia. Alvarado races out with it, does not have the numerical advantage, and waits for reinforcements. Usher got the bounce and the roll. The chance at the old school three-point play.
He's batting 1,000 in ACC play, has not missed a free throw. And when these two teams played earlier, oh, wait a minute.
Usher up the ladder. Another thing we did not expect to see is another turnover from Virginia. DeVoe behind the back, and a double-fisted rim rocker from Moses Wright. All right, 1:30 to go in this first half, and Corey, you mentioned it, those turnovers, a big difference in this first 20 minutes.
It has been. That was when you look at that possession.
Still Virginia 36% as a team from the floor. They do lead the league, but that's well below their season average. Usher the fake and the drive, up and under, around Huff for Usher. Transition DeVoe. Gets it to Wright, goes for the jam, and Huff was there.
But Jay Huff has been special defensively.
Huff trying to back it down. In rhythm, and he's got 2.
In that situation, it might have been an open 3 instead of a turnover.
And it's not a live ball turnover either to create a run out potentially for Virginia. This is Hauser. Wow, off of one leg.
To beat Virginia, even with Virginia having its offensive woes.
31% from the floor for Georgia Tech. That is Clark leaning into a 3 for Virginia. So Murphy is the leading scorer for Virginia. He's got 13. They go inside. It's Beekman beating DeVoe.
But they haven't turned the basketball over and had those self-inflicting wounds that killed them in the first half.
Wright taking it strong to the basket for 2. He turned it over twice in the first half throughout the full complement of the 20 minutes in the first half. Usher swoops in off the glass and in.
The past. This particular team, you can get some opportunities in transition and even get easy buckets.
Beekman ran into trouble. Fed it to Murphy. Rattles the rim.
He's been successful at doing so. But Jose Alvarado, a generous 6 feet, as Michael DeVoe gets an easy bucket off of great back cut action. You see the level of speed in which he shoots the basketball. It's almost as though he's thinking about it, aiming the last shot.
Moses Wright combining a few moves around Huff. Amazing journey in the ACC for Moses Wright, the senior. Kihei Clark wants to try it again, and this time it's money for Clark. That's Huff. Huff making a shot. How about the help from Usher on that play?
Well, it's great help, but honestly, Sam Hauser is a bit too unselfish with his size. With beautiful find, by the way.
That's pretty good.
Alvarado fortunate. The officials didn't have a good angle on that.
They're a lot closer than we are. Deep into the shot clock for Georgia Tech. Alvarado with the shot clock winding down, and he beats it for 3. You led by 5 in the first half. That's their largest lead. Shot clock's down to 1. Clark realizes, shoots, and hits. Turnovers, 14 turnovers for Virginia, most of them in the first half. Alvarado catch and release. At the apex of his leap, knocking down the jumper.
I have to say, one of my favorite players over the past 4 years to be able to call games, Jose Alvarado.
That's his first personal for Alvarado.
And Alvarado getting a break from guarding Sam Hauser as Kihei Clark knocks down his first 2-pointer of the game. Great job staying in front of Jose Alvarado, not giving him room to operate and get to the basket.
That's Clark again for 3, and it's on target.
Georgia Tech comes out of timeout in that 1-3-1 zone.
Cavs are on a 7-1 run. It's going up. That's a 3 out of the corner. Trying to extend their 7-game winning streak in the series against Georgia Tech. Well, the 10-side baseline, he found some room to operate.
Case the area because you see Jay Huff sprinting out to the 3-point line. Moses Wright so concerned about Huff shooting that he goes with them, giving Walter Tenzai an open layup.
3 times in his career, but Hauser's open because Alvarado slipped. Huff got it back, and he'll jam it. Jay Huff was celebrating on the way up.
Huff does have the freedom to go while everyone else gets out in transition. That's the second time we've seen him affect the play. But they're coming up with a big dunk on one end, a big block on the other.
Saturday, Wake and number 17, Florida State. Coming off its COVID pause. This is Wright. Drops that one in. 81% as a team for Virginia. Inbounds to Hauser. Alvarado fell down, and Hauser got an easy 2 in the closing seconds of this one. Well, it was a 6-point halftime lead for Georgia Tech. It did not stand up. And Tony Bennett continues to close in on 300 career wins. That's win number 291, 8 in a row now against Georgia Tech.